Howdy everybody, your old pal Frank here. You got yourself a cult that can't figure out what ancient deity of evil and darkness you ought to be worshipping? Bringing about Armageddon ain't a matter to pussyfoot around with. That's why you need the right God. But Frank, I hear you wail as you pledge your eternal soul to the hellfire of the ever-burning flames. How can I afford that? Well, partner, we got you covered here at Frank's Discount Deity Warehouse and Eldritch Emporium. Want to get yourself a Shoggoth but don't have the scratch? Try a Shamalamagoth straight from Taiwan. Keep your worshippers 30 foot back from the altar, light the cave with candles, and they'll never know the difference. Well, everybody loves a giant ball of fire, but what's that? Can't afford your own Cthulhu? Not a worry, friend. Just get our crafty Cthulhu kit. Includes reflective cellophane, a red spotlight, a fog machine, and a tape of sound effects featuring crackling fire and the screams of the damned. Order now and we'll throw in an additional silent H. So come on down. All inventory must go before it demands further sacrifice. I am running desperately short on goats. Please hurry.
See? We should just get one of them.
I don't know, Ian. It just doesn't seem right.
Look, Matthew, we need a dark god, or frankly, what's the fucking point?
And I agree with you, but we're taking our first steps, all right? I don't want some knockoff elder god. We don't know how those things are built. What if it ends up shoddy? I'm looking for end of the world, not just minor inconvenience for the 5 people here.
Yeah, we want Armageddon, not everyone north of 72nd Street loses cell phone reception.
That's not the point.
Says you. I live on 83rd. That'd be a pain in the dick.
No, I mean, look, I'd love to worship Manala the Eternal, the All-Consuming, but we simply can't afford the license.
License be damned. We're not going to get anywhere as a cult if we don't have some brand recognition. I say we shoot high and go for Hastur or Cthulhu.
You're joking, right?
I don't see how that...
You don't get brand recognition with someone else's brand. If you're starting a soft drink company, you don't think, hey, let's call it Coke. That name has great brand recognition.
Well, we could call it New Coke.
Wait. New Cthulhu. New Thulu. Get out of my cult.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't get Hastur.
Unless you say his name 3 times. Hi-oh! Sorry.
So, why don't we aim a little lower? Somebody like Rantegoth, he of the Ivory Throne.
Crystal, I would like nothing more than to worship Rantegoth, but it's just not fiscally viable. Other cults already own exclusive licensing rights to every old one. In fact, there's a cult out of Spokane that not only owns all rights to Rantegoth, but also likeness rights to anything resembling a 3-eyed guild monster with a globular torso, 6 long sinuous limbs ending in crab-like claws, and covered in what appears to be hair, but are actually tiny tentacles.
That sounds like every elder god, though.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Look, we're new, and that has advantages. We're fresh, there's a mystique. But we simply do not have the capital to afford a Ganatotha the Usurper, or even a Yig the Father of Serpents, and he'll work birthdays. We're wearing Snuggies, for God's sake. They don't even do up at the back.
Oh yeah. Brian, Crystal, could you put safety pins on the shopping list, please?
All right, Ian, you win. We'll start small and work up.
Maybe we could start with a Wendigo. Just heard of them. Cannibalistic spirit, eats people's souls. Could be better, could be worse.
Oh yeah, did you know they're the state mythological creature of Wisconsin?
Fascinating! We can't afford that.
Aww. Fine, we'll start very small. Call Frank's Discount Deities.
You there! Join our cause and give your life to Yagthweep, or fall victim to his horrid wrath.
What does he do?
On the day of judgment, he will burst forth from his own bowels and greatly reduce cell reception north of 72nd Street.
What? That's horrible! I live on 83rd! I can't move now, it's rent controlled!
I know, right?
Right?
I'll say this, they're warm.
Yeah, and I can perform my eldritch incantations without taking it off.
Awesome.